Invest Nova Scotia supports businesses, helping you thrive at every stage of your journey.
Transatlantic Preforms has been producing polyethylene terephthalate, or PET, preforms in Edwardsville, Nova Scotia on Cape Breton Island since 1989. Preforms are small, plastic, fully recyclable vials that get expanded into plastic bottles or containers by those who purchase them for their own products. They get blown into whatever shape is needed by secondary facilities. This isn't an inconvenience, but rather a benefit, as their small size, lightweight, moldability, strength of structure, and recyclability make preforms ideal to ship to customers around the world.
Transatlantic Preforms is a 35-year-old PET preform manufacturer. It is a sister company to our other business, Cape Breton Beverages, and was established as a method to vertically integrate the two businesses. Basically, a preform is, it looks like a test tube. It's made with a direct injection machine, and those preforms are then shipped to either customers that either blow and fill those into other products like finished goods such as carbonated beverages or alcoholic beverages, or even hand sanitizers and other personal goods, or they can just be sent to a bottle blowing customer that then sells those bottles or different containers to other customers. We have been doing recycled content in our preforms up to 100% for over 20 years, and we consider ourselves to be very experienced in leading on that edge. And we also have a lot of experience using colors and tints as well. So we've been in business for a long time, have had long-term relationships with our customers, and have kept them for a very long period of time. We like to view ourselves as the reliable, quality, steady provider of preforms to our customers that they can rely on and count on.
Transatlantic Preforms uses both raw PET and recycled PET plastic beads to make their preforms. 65,000 pounds of raw resin beads are delivered by truck several times a week. A hose on the transport truck is hooked up to one of 3 silos. A vacuum blower then transfers the resin. Each silo can hold 300,000 pounds, typically 5 days worth of production. Recycled PET beads arrive in super sacks. These bags are opened and the beads examined before a hose is inserted to suck them up to the dryer mezzanine. All beads arrive in an amorphous state, meaning the bonds between their molecules are weak and let in moisture. That means they need to be dried before being processed. Today, the recycled beads are mixed in an auger along with beads from the silos. The auger blends this mixture and deposits it in a holding tank where one of 9 dryers vacuums it in through piping. As they're programmed and begin to fill with beads, the dryer's temperature rises from 25 degrees Celsius to 173 degrees Celsius. The heat that's produced is repurposed to heat the entire warehouse. The PET beads are sucked into the dryer in 20 to 40-second intervals. It takes an hour to fill a dryer, and then the beads are released into a hopper. Here, it's dried through a 4-hour process where beds of desiccant, a drying agent, absorb and release the moisture. A dust collector is also part of this process. The dried beads are sent right into the hopper of one of 9 extruders on the production floor below. Many of the preforms are clear, but some have color added. An auger attached to a color unit moves the dried beads into a stainless steel mixer, blending them with colored resin. A barrel inside the extruder has a reciprocating screw, further mixing the two. Heater bands wrapped around the barrel start melting the mixture at 290 degrees Celsius. The melted resin makes its way to a shooting pod. Once its shot size is met, an injection piston sends the melted resin into precision molds, which it fills to form preforms. The mold rapidly cools the preforms, using chilled water from a centralized chilling system, ensuring strength and clarity. This system consists of a new chiller and 4 pre-existing chillers integrated into a centralized tank. It serves all 9 of the injection molding machines. It also features a cooling water tower, using ambient air to cool hydraulics and dryers efficiently. A takeaway device transfers the preforms, which are then dumped onto a series of conveyors. The conveyor deposits them in a bin. The extruder counts how many times the machine made a shot to know when a bin is full. Then it switches conveyor routes to fill a bin in the opposite direction. It automatically rejects any preforms that are too hot. Randomized preforms undergo quality control tests, including visual inspections for transparency or any physical defects. They're compared to ideal models and also undergo color spectrometer tests. Full bins of perfect preforms are forklifted to scales to be weighed. The bag is tied shut and it's taken to the warehouse.
Most of our competition is located in larger cities, whether it's central Canada or the US. And so the fact that we're actually able to compete being located in Cape Breton Island is actually incredible. And even some of our partners who happen to be billion-dollar preform companies that we may do work with together, it blows their minds that we're actually able to do what we do where we're at.
When a bill of lading, a shipping document, and customer order is ready, a truck is loaded accordingly. From here, finished preforms are shipped globally. Many transatlantic preforms go directly to their subsidiary, Cape Breton Plastics, to be blown into various sizes of bottles for Pepsi and other branded soft drinks made and distributed by their sister company, Cape Breton Beverages. There, preforms are transferred to an elevator cage, dumping them into a hopper. They vibrate on a conveyor of rollers, depositing them single file into a blowing machine. As they enter, pickers grab each preform's neck and take them through a star wheel caterpillar oven, which reheats them. Their crown down becomes the consistency of bubblegum, while their tops are untouched. Wheel pickers grab and quickly place them into a mold. A rod stretches them down the middle, and they're hit with a high-pressure shot of air, blowing the preform into the mold. Released, these finished bottles are ready to be filled at Cape Breton Beverages.
Invest Nova Scotia supports businesses, providing the tools and expertise you need to succeed.